Jacqueline Charles is a correspondent at the Miami Herald and joins us live from Miami. Jacqueline, thank you. Now, you called it on our news hour on Monday. Why has Henry agreed to resign? Was this him succumbing to international pressure?
Well, he has been under pressure by the United States since last week when he attempted to return to Haiti via the Dominican Republic. And at the Miami Herald, we broke the story that said that the Biden administration had asked him to resign. Now, they had hoped that he would go to Jamaica, where he would do it there with them, and then he would help this process of putting together a transitional government. He refused to travel to Jamaica. And once that transitional government got underway yesterday, he basically announced that he and his government, they will resign once that government has been installed. The concern there is that there is an acting prime minister in Haiti today. You cannot have a void of total power or authority, given the ongoing situation with the security. So if you don't have anybody in the office, who does the police take orders from? But, you know, he will step down.
Indeed. So what does the political transition look like from here, Jacqueline?
Well, it's interesting because what was decided yesterday was a 7-member presidential board with 2 observers. People are asking in Haiti, how is this going to work? Is it 7 presidents, or will they decide, one person, and how long do they serve? But the job of this transitional board will be to name a prime minister and then put together a government and prepare for this Kenyan or whoever decides to lead a multinational security support mission and then take the country to elections. But we are hearing right now that there are disagreements within the various camps about the size of the board, some of the individuals who will be represented, but they were given 24 hours by the Caribbean community to provide them with names, and there is a list of criteria. You cannot be a candidate in the next election, you cannot have been convicted or indicted, and you have to accept this force, and also you cannot have been sanctioned by the United Nations.
And given the amount of power the gangs have in Haiti, what kind of prospect is there for a peaceful transition? And do you think there's any prospect of any gang leaders being allowed to have any kind of role in governing the country?
So currently there are no gang leaders on this board, and the way they set the criteria is to ensure that no one who has been sanctioned by the UN or has a criminal record. But that is a concern, right? Because they are part of the society. They're in the street. So how do you accommodate them if they don't have a seat at the table? Today we are keeping a close eye on Port-au-Prince to see what the reaction is going to be. Last night there was some looting, but so far things seem to be relatively calm. But again, this is Haiti. The situation is very volatile. The gangs have made several demands. They wanted Henry out. They got that. They want amnesty, and they don't want a force. So we're going to continue to watch.
And what's it been like, Jacqueline, in Haiti since the last wave of violence there? We're hearing of warnings now, too, of an imminent risk of famine.
Yes, I mean, the situation, we were already looking at 5.5 million Haitians who were suffering from hunger. The port has been shut down. The airports are closed. Shelves are running bare. Portable water is difficult to find. They were running low on electricity and power. Just yesterday, I understand that a couple dozen trucks were able to leave the port because the police and the army have basically able to take back control. But we still don't have boats going in. This is a country where over 50% of its food stock is imported from the outside. People are coping. They're skipping meals. They're doing all kinds of things. And it's not just Port-au-Prince that's affected. This is where the violence is today. But it's the epicenter, and everything flows out of Port-au-Prince. So that is the concern. If all of the roads are blocked, planes are not flying because the airport isn't completely safe yet, given the fact that gangs were shooting around there. There's a lot of concern about the humanitarian situation just getting worse. I mean, you heard it, 360,000 and above who have been displaced from their homes.
Yes, Jacqueline, it sounds dire, the situation there. Thank you very much for your time. Jacqueline Charles, Caribbean correspondent at the Miami Herald, speaking to us.